Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome back to Best Card Breaks. This is Nick, and we are live with today's second case of 2023 Bowman Hobby. Another random teams coming at you. How are we doing today, everyone? Let me know who's hanging out. Say hello in the chat if you're joining us. Let's get this puppy open and see if we can have just as good of a case as we just had. Good luck to everyone. Second case of the afternoon. One more little jumbo action. And then we have some breaks posting later on tonight. Oh, that did not come out very well. All right. Here we go. Here we go. We got 12 hobby boxes to get ripped up. And let's see what we've got. Awesome hobby case to start the day, highlighted by that Caminero True Orange. Get the feed pulled up here. All right. All right, here we go. Here we go, box number one. Sure, we're looking good on the screen. All right. We got Tristan Casas on the spotlight. Colson Montgomery, Atomic, and Martin Gonzalez, color match, Aqua Lunar, or Aqua Crater, I should say, numbered out of 175 for our Mariners. Nolan Gorman, nice rookie to 199, purple paper patterns. Upside down cards all of a sudden. Haven't had that in our cases yet. Dominic Canzone, True Blue to 150 for the D-backs. That's gonna be Evan Chen. There you go, Evan. Dominic Canzone. You love it when you get your cubbies in the random? Let's go. Yeah, absolutely, Jason. Congrats. Congrats. That's your that's not your first, right? How many kids do you have now? Daniel Montesino to 399. Myro Shendrick Martinez on the Lunar. Shop's going really well. We are open now. There's a couple of people hanging out, ripping some packs. Always great. And Drew, nice hit, D-backs on the Lunar. Drew Jones. Good start. Drew Jones base, closing out box number one. 3 boys and a girl, huh? Wow. Wow. So who wanted one more? to get the daughter, right? Yep. Try and trade for him, and yeah, no chance. No chance you're getting him from Gibson. Number 2. Both of you. All right, here we go. Box 2. Trio. Spotlight. Atomic Kevin Parada for the Mets. Christian Serta, blue out of 150 on the paper. Judge, all rise to 299. Nice, Mets. How about an Alex Ramirez speckled at $2.99? That is his first auto. Mr. Lutz. Good start, Levi. Nice hit on the A-Ram. Lunar, Juan Olmos, Rockies. Do have paper base available if anyone is interested. Christian Hernandez to 250. Manuel Beltre on the Lunar. $115 a case. $115 a case. We have 3 available right now. Invicta, Harlan Susana. That is number 2. Number 3. one more jumbo random to close out our afternoon. We've got football, pick your team mixer, posting up at 4 p.m. Eastern. We've got a jumbo pick your team posting up at 4:30, and jumbo random at 5. All right, box 3. Rangers, Josh Young. William Bergola on the atomic for the Phillies. And we've got Zach Neto to 150 blue Ray Wave to the Angels. Biggest card I've pulled from this so far, Red Lazaro Montez. Joe pulled it yesterday. Today we pulled the orange Rays, Junior Caminero. There you go, Jason. Jackson Ferris, number to 499 refractor ink. You gonna go after anyone pretty hard like you are Liam Spence? You got your eyes on anyone in this product? Christian Vaquero, Lunar. Yeah, we pulled the Lazaro Montez red, true red yesterday. And then today, true orange Junior Caminero. Xavier Isaac on the Lunar for the Rays. We did pull a superfractor, but it was the Garrett Mitchell Rookie of the Year Favorites non-auto superfractor. Kind of a bummer to pull that now when he's out for the year now. He was going to be really good too. And that's box number 3. Number 4. Ben Brown, you're back on the skunk train. Marlins are good. The Marlins are good in this. Just got to get Jacob Berry. Wait, where's the? Oh, you're in the jumbo. All right, box 4. Here we go. Oswald Peraza Spotlight. Atomic Jacob Berry, speaking of the Marlins. And Mr. Berry. And Angel Janelle, base auto for the Guardians. That one's out to Kevin Gilman. Kevin Gilman, Angel Janelle Inc. Marcelo Mayer, Lunar. Kumar Rocker to 499. Nerwillian Cedeno on the Lunar. Blue Shimmer, Christian Cerda to 150 D-backs. That'll close out number 4. Biggest so far, Spencer Jones Speckle. Nice. Spencer Jones Speckle. Now we just hit a Spencer Jones Atomic in the last case. You have Marlins in the jumbo. Marlins in the last case, Giants in the jumbo for Resta. Yeah, you gotta get some Jacob Berry. I don't think we've pulled a lot of them yet. I don't think we've pulled any Jacob Berry ink for that matter. Not that I recall. I didn't see every auto that Joe pulled, so I don't know exactly what all was pulled, but most of the big ones. On to number 5 here. Yeah, last hobby case we just ripped was really good. Really, really good. Here we go. Box 5. Purple paper Yelich. It's a 250. Jesus Baez. Blue Ray Wave to 150 Mets. Jose Peroza to 199. Purple paper Patterns. Arias. Drew Jones base. Atomic Nikal Puaka Grego. Here. Yeah, I saw, the Mervis Super. I mean, the entire Cubs fan base is just in shambles now. That whole group. I feel like not many have been pulled yet. You know, we had a lot of draft guys pulled on release day. I saw a lot of those got pulled. Daniel Montesino, numbered out of 150, Blue Crater for the Padres. That's a cool auto. Padres over to Brett McConnell. You go, Brett. All the colors on the other half. Abel Bastidas, Tigers Lunar. All right, box 5 down. Number 6. If you're hanging out with us over on YouTube today, make sure to hit that like button, please. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't. Appreciate it. Turn on those notifications, get notified every time we go live. All right, box 6, the halfway box. And we've got Yofri Solano to 175 on the cool new pink paper. How about Fraley Encarnacion Orange Shimmer to 25, Red Sox. Over to Juan Garcia, our first orange of the case. Corbin Carroll. Spotlight. Roman Anthony, nice atomic. Got a nasty little print line up there. I don't think that'll affect your grading. It's actually in the card. Nice one, Red Sox there as well. Diego Hernandez, space auto for the Royals. Going to be going out to Tim Groff. Here you go, Tim. Diego Hernandez, base ink. Yanquiel Lunar. Drew Jones. Bowman presents Modern Prospects. Should be numbered out of 150. And it is 148 out of 150. Cool card. Cool insert there for the D-backs. It's like a magazine. I feel like they took a lot of pages out of Panini's book for this release. They got the Bowman Spotlight, which is kind of like the blank slate, Elijah Green there. And then this, like the Marvels and the like the rookie specials and stuff that they do that look like a magazine cover. 6 down, 6 to go, my friends. Number 7. All right, box 7. Gabriel Gonzalez to 499 Mariners. Color Blast, yeah, kind of. It's like the well, they did a couple of things in baseball, like in was it Prism, where they had like the lava flow, like it looks a lot like the lava flow. There's Michael Harris, nice one there for the Braves. Martin Gonzalez, Atomic for the Mariners. We got gold paper, I believe. Alejandro Osuna, numbered out of 50 for the Rangers. And next autograph is going to be Juan Brito, refractor to 499 for the Rockies. Rockies out to Tim Groth. There you go, Tim. You're out of 499 on the Brito. Zach Geloff, Lunar. Lunar, Tony Blanco Jr. for the Pirates. And that'll take care of box 7. All right. Number 8. I really do wish they made the spotlights like short print or super short print. Like 1 per case or 1 in every 2 or 3 cases, something like that. That would have been a sick insert. I do like the addition of the pearl pack though. That's really cool. That is really neat. Those are, you know, 1 in every 10 cases, so. This is box 8. Here we go. Drew Jones, Spotlight. And Samuel Munoz, Atomic. Drew Jones. Gabriel Gonzalez out of 250 over to the Mariners on the purple. Boy, we need some auto help in these last 4. Mariners out to Alan Murphy. Gabriel Gonzalez to 250. Oscar Colas. Henry Davis to 499 Pirates. And Ronnie Simon, Lunar. That is box 8, 4 left. Box 9. How the PWCC deal works. So for you, It's very easy. If you hit a card in a break you want to send off, that's it. You just tell me and I take care of the rest. So on my end, what happens is the only piece of information I end up needing from you is your PWCC Vault ID. They call it the Vault ID. It's basically your account number, more or less. So all I need is your account number, and I handle the rest. I send it off on your behalf, basically, and it goes right into your account. So when they get the card in, it actually logs into your account. So once it's there, you'll actually be able to go into your account and see the card. You know that you have it. Roman Anthony out of $3.99 for the Red Sox. And then basically the whole process is, if it's a raw card, it has to be NBA authenticated. And what that does is they basically do a heat map of every imperfection on the card. Any scratches, any dings, any dents, any corner bends, any nicks, you know, stuff like that. Nice Adley spotlight. And so what they do then is they don't accept returns for raw cards because they do a super in-depth, basically condition report of the card. So you know exactly what you're getting. You know if that were a scratch, even though it's just a piece of fuzz, if that were a scratch, you'd know that that's there. You'd know that there's a corner bend. You'd know that there's a scratch across his chest. Stuff like that. So it's a super in-depth condition report. If you've never seen it, you can pull up any raw card auction on PWCC, and it's there. It's a heat map. It's a detailed description. It's pretty crazy. So that takes about 10 days. So that's about a 10 business day process. Then it goes to the auction. So you can do the weekly auction if it's just a normal card, which it'll get popped into the next weekly auction, which could be anywhere from 1 to 5 days out or whatever when they're done checking it. And then it's a 10-day auction, I believe, and then you get paid out about 2.5 weeks after the auction ends. And once again, it goes right to your account. You get paid out in your account. It doesn't come to me and then I pay you. It goes right to you. So that's the beauty of it. So I'm essentially kind of like a middleman, more or less. We got Moises Ballesteros base auto over to the Cubbies. That's going to be Mr. Jason. There you go. There you go, Jason. So the simple thing of it for you is you basically tell me that you want to send the card, and then you just wait for the money. It's about a month process, give or take. Nice one, Reds. Ellie, it's a 25. It's about a month from the time I send off your card till you get paid out, basically. Now, if it's a graded card, like if you mail me something, or you can even do it on your own, Logan Wagner on the Lunar, you can even do it on your own and just use promo code BEST, B-E-S-T, when you send it off. And that's as simple as just packing it up. You fill out the submission form online, you mail it off, and then again, it's the exact same process as if I sent it off for you. And what that does is it gives me credit for the referral, basically. So it's very simple to do on your own. It's like sending something to Golden or a consigner or something like that. But PWCC's been doing very, very good now. Diego Cartaya for the Dodgers, number to 150 on the Atomic. A lot of stuff is outselling on PWCC right now compared to eBay and Golden and stuff. I've heard multiple people tell me they've been able to find a lot of deals on Golden lately. We got Nelson Rada, a nice one, Angels on the Lunar. And there's a lot of stuff that they can't touch on PWCC because it's just going too high. So the Premier auction is once a month, and that's going to be for higher value stuff. So if you have a really nice card that's higher value, you'll probably want to put it in the Premier auction. It'll get more eyes. It'll get those high-end eyes. It'll get more promotion, things like that, for the Premier. So that's kind of it in a nutshell. So if the person who hit this Alex Ramirez wanted to send it off, they simply PM me. I just take their Vault ID down, and then I handle the rest. I mail it. It gets there, and then it goes right into your account, and then the process begins. So pretty simple. And it's now, I know the only downside is the length of time, because if it's a raw card, it has to go through that 10-day process. There is a bit of a delay before it goes into the auction, which is the only downside. But if it's a graded card, it's pretty quick. If you have some graded stuff you want to send off to auction, you mail it off, you use promo code BEST, and then it will it'll get listed in the next weekly auction. So if you mail it off and they get it, and the next weekly auction starts in like 4 days, I believe it'll go into that one, for example. So that would get your stuff, that would get listed quicker, because you don't need any authentication or anything for already graded cards. So only authentication happens if it's a raw card. And then in the near future, I do want to offer grading. So I want to offer the option to send off a card from a break to grade. For example, this Alex Ramirez, if the person wanted to get it graded, I would keep it, send it off with the next submission. So I do want to offer that as well. And then the cool thing with that is then when the graded cards come back, then I can just send them to PWCC for you if you want to sell them. So, but we're gonna be running that in the store as well, so people can leave their cards. Maybe if it's something I'm not interested in buying for the shop, you know, maybe it's a pretty nice high value card, I can say, hey, look, you know, just leave it with me and I'll send it off for you, and it'll get sold on PWCC. So that's pretty much it in a nutshell. All right, here we go. Nice, having a Cam Collier to 75. There you go, Reds. That's going to be Nick, Mr. Bokai. Nice Collier. Also good to see you again. A couple of guys coming back I haven't seen in a little while. All right. Got Ellie. Atomic Glider Figueredo. Nice one for the Rangers. And purple Zach Neto to 250. Yeah, and that goes for anyone. All you got to do, if you hit a nice card in a break, just let me know. That's it. PM me. I'll get the one piece of information I need, and that is that. Myra Shendrick Martinez for the Dodgers. Base auto out to Juan Garcia. All right, we got 2 more chances at some ink here. We need something nice. We need some nice stuff. Yosue on the Lunar for the Dodgers. Nice hit. Alejandro Osuna, Rangers Lunar. And 2 boxes to go. Up next, number 11. How to get redemption redeemed and sent directly to you. Well, that is, I mean, that would be, I could send you the code, and then you can just put the code in, and then they send it directly to you when it's ready. But if you're talking about the delay, no, I can't help with that. But, like, Topps is really good, guys. Topps is very good with redemptions. Especially now that Fanatics is under control. Like, I haven't, you don't really hear stories of Topps redemptions sitting out there. Like, people waiting years. I know Wander took a little while, but I think all those are done now. J-Rod stuff has all come out. Wit stuff has all come out. So, like, a lot of redemptions that are out there from, like, products over the last year have pretty much been signed and sent out. So, you can, the evil chuckling. Yeah, Termar has live autos. Yeah, well, are there, and those haven't started coming back yet? So there could also be more to it, like damaged cards, you know, and maybe they haven't had a chance to reprint them, or if they did reprint them, he hasn't had a chance to sign them yet, that kind of thing. I mean, there's, you know, I've talked to Topps about redemptions before too. It's not just like, there's usually a reason, you know, because they do everything they can to get the card signed and back in time, or have signing days. You know, at the start of spring training, they did the big signing events, so they had a ton of guys in there signing their Topps Chrome cards, things like that. So a lot of times it's like damaged cards, like you see sometimes where they'll have live autos and redemptions. A lot of that is because some of them got damaged in shipping, you know, so they sign and ship them back. J.D. Martinez to $3.99, and the Rangers, Anthony Gutierrez. And then like half of the box gets smashed and the autos are bad. So something like that, you know, that's usually the case for that. Moises Ballesteros Cubbies Atomic. Or like, you know, they just didn't get returned in time for pack out. You know, there's always a reason typically. Now, ones like Termar that just haven't been signed at all, I don't know. Maybe he's just being a pain, something like that. He just hasn't gotten to it yet. But, I mean, I don't think they throw redemptions in just to say, we'll get this when we get it. You know, there's typically a method to the madness. Definitely way better than Panini, 100%. I mean, Panini, I just have no word for it. You know, I know they've been trying to do some stuff to try and clean that up. William Lugo to $2.99. They've been sending out like white boxes, and you can if you get a hold of them, you can trade in a bunch of redemptions for a bigger card, stuff like that. Mets Levi Lutz, numbered to $2.99. Second speckle for you. But yeah, I mean, you know, you hear the horror stories from Panini. Jesus Baez, Lunar. And people waiting 5 years for their redemption. But there's so many things out there now that, like, they're just never going to get back. Like, do they even have the cards anymore? You know, did the player throw them away? We got Ricardo Perez to 125. You know, like, makes you wonder what the deal is on that front. So, Angel Aponte for the Blue Jays on the Lunar. All right, we need a monster in this last box. This might be our worst hobby case yet. We've had some really nice hobby cases, and this one has just not delivered today. So let's see what our final box has in store. Need that last box magic. Also, this is on pace to be our quickest hobby case. We're going to get this done in under an hour. Which is good because I was running slightly behind. Here we go, friends. Box number 12. Send this really quickly. You have one sitting there for over a year. What is it? What auto? Yeah, I've never requested a sub or anything. I've had a couple Like Luis Robert took a while. Luis Robert, I feel like took over a year. I had an Inception auto that I think I waited almost a year and a half for. Bobby Dahlbeck Chrome, and that's weird too because he's not typically a redemption. Well, he was a redemption early, right? He was a redemption early on, and then he was signing in the later year, I believe. All right, here we go. Final box, friends. Good luck. Let's see a big auto to close out the case. We need it. We need it. Crawford base. Brett Beatty, Spotlight. Drew Gilbert, Atomic Astros. And Churio, nice one to $3.99 on the lava. Probably worth $5. Oh yeah. He just got called back up though, right? He got called back up, I think. Jefferson Rojas, Cubbies to 250, purple Raywood. Nice. There's our final auto, I suppose. Jacob Berry, Bowman Invicta. Number /99 for the Marlins. There you go, M's. Travis Lethco. Not quite the Jacob Berry ink we're looking for, but Jacob Berry nonetheless. That will be our final auto of the case. Ellie. Lunar. Unfortunately, not our greatest work. On our autographs. Marcus Lee Sang and Max Meyer to $4.99. Ooh, nasty. Paper, the black patterns, 15 out of 15. Cam Collier. Nick Bokai with some heat. Couple of nice cams. That's a beauty. I like that. That's a sick parallel. I wish they did chrome of that. Wish they had a chrome version. That'll do it, friends, for our second hobby case of the afternoon. Quick little recap for you, and we'll be live with Jumbo shortly. Here we go. We got 4 Drew Jones base. We got Adley and Michael Harris on the Spotlight. Paper, we've got Anthony to $3.99, Osuna to $50, Joffrey Solano to $175, Perosa to $199, Aaron Judge to $2.99, Christian Serta to $150, Gorman to $250, or sorry, $199. Chrome color, Jefferson Rojas to $250, Churio to $3.99, Ricardo Perez to $125, Moises Ballesteros, Atomic, Diego Cartaya out of $150, Gabriel Gonzalez to $4.99, Drew Jones out of $150, Freddy Encarnacion to $25, Jesus Baez to $150, Christian Serta to $150, Nito to $150, and Martin Gonzalez out of $125. Our Lunars and Atomics. Marcus Lee Sang, Jesus Baez, Yohangel Aponte, Alejandro Osuna, Glader Figueroa, Logan Wagner, Nelson Rada, Luis Lara, Ronnie Simon, Zach Giloff, Tony Blanco, Martin Gonzalez, Roman Anthony, Abel Bastidas, Nikau Puaka, Nerwillian Cedeno, Jacob Berry, Xavier Isaac, Juan Olmos, Myro Shendrick Martinez. Base Inc. We've got Myro Shendrick Martinez, Moises Ballesteros, Diego Hernandez, Angel Ganao, And color, William Lugo to 299, Gabriel Gonzalez to 250, Juan Brito to 499, Daniel Montesino to 150, Jackson Ferris to 499, Dominic Canzone to 150. And the showcase, Jacob Berry Invicta to 99, going out to our Marlins, Josue De Paula on the Lunar for the Dodgers. Some beautiful Cam Colliers out of 75 and out of 15 paper for the Reds. Ellie De La Cruz to 25, also the Reds. Drew Jones coming out in Lunar form for those Diamondbacks. And our top auto, Alex Ramirez, numbered out of 299 for the Mets. There we go, friends. That is it for our hobby case. Jumbo Random coming up next. Come hang out for that. Until then, I do appreciate you hanging out and joining this one. As always, we'll see you.